Hello children, welcome to our world through English. So today we are going to continue the same story of Ikat, right? So I said that what is the meaning of Ikat? Maybe you may refer dictionary something, I don't know, maybe you got the meaning of Ikat. I hope that you came with the word meaning. So today we are going to start that story and continue the same story, the story of Ikat. So what we discussed in the previous class means the bell rang. So all the children were waiting for the next class, and when they were waiting, the teacher was not yet arrived at the class. Already 5 minutes passed, and everybody was discussing what happened to teacher. Maybe teacher was absent, so we can enjoy. We will take PET or we will go for some other place. So everybody was in a happy mood, and one girl went outside, and at the entrance of the door, she was looking at the door, looking like this. Where is time? Teacher looking from outside the door, and children saying, "Hey, Ramya, where is Janaki teacher?" So everybody asking Ramya. Who is Ramya means this student Ramya loves Janaki teacher very much. She loves Janaki teacher very much. So everybody knows that. So same, everybody is asking Janaki, where is your teacher? Where is your teacher? Janaki teacher will teach social studies. So everybody is asking Janaki, where is Janaki teacher? Where is Janaki teacher? Then immediately Ramya said, how can I know that? I don't know. I am also like a student, but I don't know what happened to teacher, why she was not coming, why she was so late today. So all they were discussing, and Ramya was very big upset because she loves Janaki teacher very much. So she was very upset why teacher was not came today, and she was in a deep sorrow. At the time, suddenly they noticed the teacher carrying bundles of cloth. Page number 87. I'm reading. Look at here. So suddenly they noticed the teacher carrying bundles of cloth walking towards the class. Immediately when they were discussing at that time, they had seen suddenly teacher was coming, Janaki teacher was coming with the clothes, holding in the hand bundles of cloth like this, and she was coming towards the class. Immediately what happened? A few of them dashed to help her. For example, if the teacher is having some load in their hands, what the students say, I will help now. You will say, I will help, I will go. So like that, some student dashed. Somebody came out to help the teacher in carrying the clothes to the classroom. They all liked her as she was fair to everyone and was never partial to one student. So why all the students loved this Janaki teacher very much? Why? Because there is a good specialty in that she was fair. She was fair. So, what is the meaning of fair? When you are having a passport somewhere, there will have there is one word, color. There will be like black or fair complexion. Fair means this is not the fair. It was mentioned here. Fair means good to everyone. She is fair to everyone. Means she is good to all the people. All the people. So let me give a word. What is the meaning of fair? So yesterday I went to a fair and I enjoyed a lot. What is the meaning of fair there? What we call those type of words? Do you know? Do you know? I will teach you in this class after the end of the lesson. We have two types. One is homonyms and homophones. Homonyms means what? Same spelling and same pronunciation, but different meaning. So that is homophone. I will teach you. So with the same spelling, it will have same spelling. Homonyms means same spelling it will have, and along with the same spelling, same sound also. Same sound, homonym. Same spelling, same sound, but different in meaning. That is called homonyms. So here fair means good to all. Good to all. So that is an adjective there. So she is very fair to everyone and never partial. Somebody, if you go, why students will like all the Janaki teacher means she will love all the students and she never shows partiality. Partiality means what? Highlighting one student, declining another student, talking to only one student. Not like that. She will talk to all the students. She will talk to all the students. She will give suggestions to all the students. So she will make all the students to enjoy the class. So that is the reason why all the students like Janaki teacher. Means she was very fair to everyone and she was never partial. Partial means by looking at the students. So we can find some, just saying that, for example, when I was in the school, some teachers will do the same thing. For example, if I written the paper first they will take my paper and without seeing anything they will correct my paper and they will give full mark, because that is the partiality. I learned from that. So we should not be like that. We should not be like that. Then I learned that. So when I was correcting the paper, I will ask them, don't write your name. I never sees the roll number when I was correcting the paper. So why? Because if I look at the roll number or the name, I will think, oh, he will study, she will study. So without maybe some overlook will goes on. So that is not correct. So here Janaki teacher also very, very fair to everyone, and she was never partial. She will treat everybody as equal. She never behaves like partial. So that is the reason why all the students like Janaki teacher, because she was fair and never partial. Sometimes we can find, you will think that teacher is showing partiality. He is showing partiality. Never think, no teacher will show partiality. Just sometime, for example, when you are listening the class properly, then they will ask you the question. If you are not listening, they won't ask. If they ask, if you won't respond, you will lose your status. So for that only they won't ask you. So never feel that teacher is not talking to me, he is not talking to me, this madam is not talking. Never feel that. No teacher will show us partial, but just we have to remove the negative thought from our minds. Okay. So teacher here, Janaki teacher was very, very fair to all the students and she was never partial. Never partial and fair. These two are the characters of our Janaki teacher. Next, the brilliant red and black checked rumals, shawls with black and blue geometric patterns caught the attention of the class as the teacher handed over the material to the eager helpers. So when the students came, everybody, so she given something because to carry. So she given to some students one, some other students, so like that. So what she had brought means rumals, means towels, and with which color, that is red and black color, and shawls. For Teachers Day you will felicitate us with the shawls, right? So the shawls she brought with the black and blue geometric patterns caught the attention. So when she bought, everybody was looking at, why teacher? For example, when we are in the class, if a teacher bought anything for you to explain something, for example, we are talking about the cloth. If I bought any separate cloth, what sir bought the cloth, and everybody eagerly wanted to look at it, right? The same thing here. The children were eagerly waiting for it and they were looking at it. Which one? Teacher bought rumals, shawls she brought, and all the children were eagerly waiting, but teacher brought something to explain in this today's class. So what she was teaching? Social studies, right? So all the students were eagerly waiting, teacher brought something to us today, so she will explain something today. So all they were eagerly waiting for the starting of the class. Let us see. So she given to the handover to the helpers who are eagerly ready to help. She given to the purple. Next, she pinned them neatly on a soft board and draped the class look vibrant. So what happened? She took all one and she took the pin to the soft board. Maybe you can see our notice boards. No, there is a soft board. So she placed it there and she pinned everything to the soft board. She pinned everything to the soft board. So everybody kept quiet. Why? Because everybody kept quiet. Why? Because It was a board. So the word, what I said now, quiet. We will say quiet. That is wrong pronunciation. We should pronounce like quiet. Okay, quiet is wrong. Quiet. Okay. So all the class kept quiet. Then immediately what happened? All are looking. Oh, teacher was pinning something to the board. Oh, why she bought the shawls? Why she brought this rumals? What is the specialty? What she is going to teach for us today? So all the students were very, very eagerly waiting what teacher is going to teach for us in today's class. So all the students were eagerly waiting that what teacher is going to teach for us in today's class. Okay, let us see here. Again, teacher. Students asking, they will be very happy, eager, no? Immediately they are asking, teacher, what are these fabrics? So the question came, teacher. Some students were very, very eagerly waiting for something new. So when the teacher said, some people will think, why? Some people will think in their mind, why teacher bought these things? Why she brought these things? Why she brought? What is the reason for bringing? Somebody will think, somebody will ask the same thing. Teacher, one boy or somebody stood up and asking, teacher, tell me, what are these fabrics? Why you bought these fabrics? What is this? Tell me why you bought these things. Why did you bring them? Children petal her with questions. So one after one, they are asking, teacher, tell me why you bought this one. Teacher, tell me what is these fabrics. So one after one, all they are asking questions to Janaki, teacher. She smiled. She smiled. So all they were asking questions. He said, she smiled and said, sit, children. Sit. She said everybody to be sit, and she said be quiet. And she smiled and she took a piece of chalk and she wrote on the board, that is textiles of India, Ikat of Andhra Pradesh. Hey, now we are in Telangana. Now it was mentioned Andhra Pradesh, but you should listen to the class. Even it is Andhra, because before bifurcation it was there, so it was mentioned there. So the heading she written like this: textiles of India, and Ikat of Andhra Pradesh. So she written like this. Hey, Andhra Pradesh. Ikat. So she kept heading like this. And everybody pronouncing correctly only. They don't know how to pronounce this I-K-A-T, because before I pronouncing what you thought it is Ikat, right? I means I-E, Kat, Ikat. All saying that Ikat of Hyderabad, Ikat of Andhra Pradesh, Ikat of Andhra Pradesh. So the same question, no one could spell I-K-A-T correctly. Someone said Ikat, and a few children jiggled Ikat. Incat. Someone said iCart. Someone said iCart. Someone said iCart. So different people are saying that nobody knows exact pronunciation of these words, because they have never heard this type of word. They don't know what is the spelling, how to spell the word. So all they started saying different. For example, someone said iCart. Someone said iCart. Someone said iCart. Some different pronunciations coming from the class. So nobody knows how to pronounce the word correctly. So because all this said, Janaki teacher said it is pronounced. So now all the students are pronouncing mispronouncing the word. So now teacher is saying that don't worry children, I will tell you how to pronounce this word. So then she said that is like this: I as in it. So she said that when you write I, how you pronounce this one? I as it means I should be like I. Next, K-A, ka, K-A, as in Kamala. For example, K-A, when you are writing this name, how you pronounce this word? Kamala. So, ka. So, this should be ka. This should be I, Kamala, ka, I, ka. Next one, T as the in both. So, T should be pronounced as the in both. So, now you should pronounce the word like this. I, ka. Okay. Now, the pronunciation is the story of Ikat. Ikat of Andhra Pradesh. Somebody say Ikat, that is wrong. I should be I. Kamala, ka. T should be as th. Ikat. Okay. Ikat of Andhra Pradesh. So now she said the word Ikat. Then saying that Ikat is an Indonesian term meaning to bind. To bind. To bind. To bind or not. Not. This is not or bind. So what is the meaning of bind or not? We will say not. Don't you know not? Not. Okay, I will teach you, don't worry. Okay, so now the meaning. So she said that because most of the words will derive from different words. All the English words are not from the England or not from the English. So many words has been adopted from different etymology. If you go for any word, there will be an etymology. I just open your Play Store. I suggest you to download one app to get all the synonyms, all the antonym, all the meanings and etymology of the word. So if you open Play Store, search the word dictionary. When you search dictionary, many will appear, but I suggest you here to download this type of. This will appear like this. One app will appear like this with D, and it will like this. D with race. So this is a very good application because here you will get phonetic transcription. I already taught you phonetics. So how to pronounce the word, and next one the sounds of the word, next etymology of the word, and next one is antonyms of the word, synonyms of the word. So many you will have in this application. So try to install this application to get all the words and meanings and everything. It will be very easy for you to understand. Okay, so just download that app. So now let's come back to the lesson here. So she said that it is not a common word, children. This is an Indonesian word. Which word it is? It is an Indonesian word. What is that? Ikat. Ikat is an Indonesian word which means that is to bind. To bind or to knot. Knot or bind. Very simple. For example, when you take a thread, we will knot, we will bind, means we will make as a, for example, this is binding, making 1, 2, 3. So binding, so making together, so or not. So that is the meaning. The class fell silent. So when she said the word, all the class was silent. Teacher was teaching something and saying about Indonesia, different country. So all they were very silent, very silent. Ramya asked, teacher, are these fabrics from Indonesia? So she kept the heading word Ikat of Andhra Pradesh, and she kept some fabrics on the board, soft board, and she said the word Ikat means an Indonesian word. Then immediately Ramya got up and saying, teacher, maybe are these fabrics from Indonesia? Maybe you bought all these fabrics from Indonesia? Teacher saying that, oh, teacher shook her head and said, children, can anyone remember seeing designs like this? Then immediately teachers, when Ramya asked her like this, she shook like, oh, what a question, not children. This is not from Indonesia. Just the word ikat is from Indonesia, but this fabric is from our place only. And she said that she pointed to the things which were placed pinned to the softwood and asking the question, children, can anyone remember seeing designs like this? So she asked the designs, saying that, have you ever seen this type of designs, or have you ever seen this type of fabrics anywhere? She asked the question. Then immediately one person, Raghava, said, teacher, the pattern on the rumal is similar to one on my mother's sari, though the colors are not same. Janaki was pleased. So now what happened? One boy got up saying that, for example, this is a fabric. So I showed that, have you ever seen this cloth? Then somebody said, sir, same color dots were in my father's shirt, but the color was different. Maybe color was different. So same thing when Raghava student said, madam, I have seen the same pattern, same design on my mother's sari, but the color was different because it is a red color and my mother's sari was some other different color. So he said, then when teacher said, oh, very good. Okay, sit down. So she was explaining them regarding the textiles. Why she was talking about textiles? Because already we discussed about this unit theme, that is art and culture. Right? The theme of the unit is art and culture. So what is an art? It is skillfully they can made. So you are wearing a dress. If you go to the looms, they will take more time to weave the cloth. They will take 1 month to weave a sari. So that is the handloom. So they will work a lot for that. So same thing here. Teacher was very, very happy because somebody responded to the question. So let us see next. She persisted. Can anyone tell me the name of the place? It is close to our capital. So now the question came. Again she was asking, yeah, very good. Yeah, this is from our state. So we got all these from our state. So can anyone knows where we can get all those things? Can anyone tell me the name of the place where we can get all those things, where we are finding this type of looms, who will weave these fabrics? Do anyone knows? And she given a clue also. It is very, very close to our capital city. So what is our capital? Hyderabad, right? So it is very, very close to our capital city. There I gave you a clue. Then all the children started saying that, shouting the names of all towns in the state. So now when teacher asked the question, I said it is near the capital. Then I was saying, one was saying Medak, someone is saying some Karimnagar, someone is saying that Amaravati, someone saying, oh, so all the children, because teacher given a clue, so they are guessing. Why they are guessing? If anyone says a name, teacher will say, oh, what a great answer, you are correct. So to get appreciation from the teacher, so everybody was trying to say all the names, all the getting and saying, shouting, yes, Karimnagar, Medak, somebody saying that, Sangareddy, somebody saying, some Nirmal, many names were coming out from the mouth of students. So students are eagerly responding to the question which was given by our Janaki teacher. So in the midst of the babble, someone said Nalgonda. So what happened? Somebody, all they were shouting, that was immediately somebody said Nalgonda. Then teacher said, yes, very good. Nalgonda is the correct answer. She said that Nalgonda, and the teacher says, correct. Yes. Immediately teacher said, yes, what you said, that is correct. That is in Nalgonda district, and the village is Pochampalli. It is Pochampalli village in Nalgonda district. Then everybody saying that, oh, teacher said that, yes, very goodly, my dear boy, he said correctly Nalgonda. And he said, yes, the village name is Pochampalli in Nalgonda district. Everyone immediately connected to the name. Teacher, we forgot, we could not link. We all know Pochampalli, teacher said. So what happened? Everybody immediately connected to the name teacher. We forgot, we could not link. So we know Pochampally. So what happened? Everybody saying that teacher, I know Pochampally. For example, in the classroom, I asked a question. For example, what I asked, hey, tell me, for example, do you know just our Medchal? And I said, yes sir, I know sir. There is a big factories in Medchal. Somebody said, sir, I have big, I know sir Medchal. So everybody will say something about the Medchal because to get appreciation from the teachers. So all the teachers, all the students saying that, yes teacher, I know Pochampally. I know very well Pochampally because I went many times to Pochampally. I know more about Pochampally. So everybody creating some answers. Pochampally, Pochampally, Pochampally. So all they were shouting in the classroom again. The name is Pochampally. I know Pochampally. I know Pochampally. So everybody discussing with friends and making discussion with the teacher. Then immediately teacher said, Janaki teacher said, quiet, shh, quiet, quiet. She said. Then all the class was kept quiet. Let me tell you the story of Aika. Then teacher said, hey, shh, quiet. Then all the class was silent. Then teacher was talking like this. Let me tell you the story of Aikat. If you talk like this, how can I explain the class? Don't talk like that, children. Listen to me carefully. Then I will explain you the story of Aikat. So now she's saying that I will explain you the story of Aikat. It is a story of our handloom. It is the story of our handlooms. Our, not our, that is our. So it is our handlooms, the story of our handlooms. What are handlooms? Ahmed was the first to voice the question in everybody's mind. So when teacher said, this is, my dear children, today we are going to discuss. If you are very quiet, I will explain you the story. If you are silent, I will explain you the story what is we are going to talk in today's class. Then immediately students are eagerly was waiting. Okay madam. All they kept quiet. All they kept quiet. Then teacher started saying, let me talk to you. Let me tell you the story about Aikat. Let me tell you the story of Aikat. It is our handlooms. It is our handlooms. When teacher said handlooms, then immediately Ahmed got up and saying that, teacher. I said, teacher. Let me write. He said that teacher. So he mentioned the word teacher. So if any word ends with R, we should not pronounce the word as R. You are saying teacher. Teacher is wrong. Teacher is wrong. Teacher. So we should not pronounce the word R, and we should remove this E and we should pronounce like A. It is phonetic transcription. There is A sound. So teacher, father is wrong. Father, mother, father, teacher. Okay, that should be very, very important. Okay, teacher, father, mother, engineer, doctor. Okay, doctor. R should be roll on R. So that is okay. Here immediately Ahmed stood up and saying that teacher, tell me what is the meaning of handlooms? What is the meaning of handlooms? Then immediately teacher was going to explain what is the meaning of handloom. So that is the end of today's class, children. Let me explain that we discussed about the story of Aikat. So what the teacher is going to explain in the tomorrow's class regarding handloom. She said the word handloom. Then immediately Ahmed asked the question, teacher, what is the meaning of handloom? So what is the meaning of handloom, and what she is going to teach in the tomorrow class, what I am going to teach in the tomorrow class means, I will explain what the Janaki teacher taught in the class. I will explain the tomorrow's class. I hope you enjoyed today's class, and meet you in the next class, children. Until then, stay home, stay safe, and bye-bye.